Well, it is a question that 70,000 strong ask before every game at Caesars Superdome. Who'd that say they're going to beat them Saints? And in a few moments, we're going to see a team trying to provide an answer here in New Orleans. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And here we go from New Orleans. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down just inside the 25. To the Saints offense, taking over for the first time here. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
It was a tough season, Kate, in New Orleans a year ago. Coaching changes, lots of injuries to that offensive line. And Spencer, as a fifth-rounder, was thrown right into the fire as a rookie. But he persevered, he endured, and now he's going to get a chance to compete for the job this year.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Complete to number 12, Chris Olave. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
For Mr. Irrelevant, just 3 years ago, to one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the NFL, Brock Purdy has just been the model of competitive grit. And, Kate, these 49ers just feed off of it. Is he the most talented? No. But he plays with tremendous heart, and his teammates follow him.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
And the Saints go in nickel. 3rd down. From the gun is Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now it's the Saints' all-time leading punter, Thomas Morstead, on to hit this one. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. New Orleans has the offense set. And all right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Rattler. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
For us Saints. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Quick throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run the toss to Kamara. And finally for a few. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Kamara gets it on the draw. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from the movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Running for it, Kamara. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play action now with Purdy. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
On third down, Purdy. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, San Francisco.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's brought in by Jennings. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Cut by Jennings. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
All right, here we go. Second down. Purdy looking to throw. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. Takes out a one-stop, and he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. Second down run gets him 5. Now they've got third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and just 2 to go. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5. First down, San Francisco.
You know, so often, Kate, we talk about the little guys, right? Get them in space. But how about the big guys? When you can out-muscle them and get them the ball quick like that, they can put some yards together and move those chains.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 31-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Complete to Jawan Jennings. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chain.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
They don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. McCaffrey goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Third and goal, Purdy. And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Saints, nothing.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Saints to the line now. First and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. Putting Olave on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Rattler to the air now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. This one is fair caught, but let's see what that flag's all about. This drive may not be done.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Running back, motioning right. Throwing on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
So out now comes the punter. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And this will force them to start inside the 20. And that punt heads out about the 15-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And that last impressive touchdown drive, now they'll have to see if they can repeat that. They're backed up again to start this one. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. Space past the 35. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
A pickup on the play of 54 yards. And a 49er 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 28. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And he gets this forward to the 19. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Tight end in motion left. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Pass brought in by Jennings. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did it.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Saints, nothing.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Valus Jones now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Saints offense. And they're going to try to break through this defense and put some points up. They're down 14-zip. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. He beams one, deep right side. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Running behind center with Camaro. They'll cobble together a yard there. Martin making that play.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Rattler back to throw. Hauled in by Olave, left side. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Here's a give inside to Camaro. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They're set up at the 35 now. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know how we hear about teams, the quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. From the gun is Purdy. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The 49ers with a chance to boost their lead. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got the hook up to Moore. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
The extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
21. Saints, nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set
Now
to
Pinheiro
kickoff.
on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Rattler. This is complete to Olave. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Now Rattler. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans.
It's a pickup of 6.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 46-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. Catch made by Cooks. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
That's good for us Saints. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. He's running with it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Rattler setting to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Juke the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy.